Hi everybody, this video is about Kobey Bryant. So if you are still really sad about this, this may not be the time to watch it. I didn't know if it was too close or too anything yet, and I didn't know if it was too far away, so I just did it right now because I'm still trying to struggle with it. Oh my god, what's going on with my earbuds? Let's just hide that so no one gets seizure, because my friend has seizures from that all the time. So, Kobey Bryant died on January 26, 2020. This year did not turn out the way that everybody expected. His daughter Gianna Bryant also died with him on January 26, 2020. They died from a helicopter crash that was caused by the FBI. No one knows yet. They apparently, oh my god. There has been rumors going around about that they were hugging. No one knows that yet, but I will talk more about that later. So Kobey Bryant was an NBA superstar. He was awesome, and then he retired, which he needed that, and he has 4 little kids. I'm not gonna name their names, but I know Natalie, Gianna, and Storm. I can't remember her, but there's 3 of them will have to grow up without their dad and their older sister and their younger sister, which is very sad. Gianna died with her dad, and her dad was an amazing superstar. Like, he was NBA finalist, like NBA all the way. That rhymes, NBA all the way. He played for the LA Lakers the years that he was in with the, obviously, Lakers. He played for them for, I think it was like 20 or some years. He loved basketball, and Gianna was already following in his footsteps by playing for the Huskies, I think. No, she wanted to play for the Huskies. And sadly, everybody figured this out very quickly. Everybody knew that there was something going on in the world. There always is. There's everything going on in the world right now, and I was having to process 2 deaths at the time because another little kid in my town died, which there's another video on that down there, and at first I didn't really care about Kobey's death until I got over the last one. And you know how many videos I've watched about Kobey? I've watched over I think I've watched 1,600 it's in my thing. 1,600 videos about Kobey Bryant and Gianna. My mom and me have just been watching them because, yeah, like, it just, as soon as when you have something focused on your brain at that point in time, it's just crazy. And sometimes you get a little stressed out and you don't know who to cheer for or who anything. I wasn't cheering, but it was hard to take on 2 deaths at once, obviously. I started basketball this year, and so when he died, everybody was just like, for Kobey. And at first I didn't care, and I was like, stop. And then when I read more and more and more and more about it, I was just like, I wish I could make him come back, and Gianna, because you learn more about them. You don't learn all of their stuff, which you're not supposed to. But sorry. Someone just texted me. It's hard on you, and it's hard on everybody now, because that's all people talk about now, and it's hard to get over 2 deaths at once. So I hope you understand why I didn't make a video on this sooner, and I didn't know if it was the right time. But I think it's been 3 weeks since his death. Yeah, about that. So I thought that maybe it was time to start. Like I said, I did not, my parents didn't tell me. My mom told me, and I was I was going through so much at that point in time that I was like, what? Like, okay. And I was like, and then his daughter, and I was like, okay, whatever. Because we were going through something else in our family town, which you can look down there below. So I was just like, okay, oh, cool. I wasn't cool, but like, you know what I mean? It was hard process to it one time. Yeah, my my fake AirPods just went off on me, so I have to charge those. Yeah, it has been 3 hours, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. I started wearing them at 2, and then I kept them on all day. Oops. So I just wanted people to know that that's why I didn't make a video on this last week. Maybe last week was a good time, but I just didn't want people to forget. So I just want to get into the crash. I don't want to be talking about myself and why I didn't make a video. So on January 26, 2020, Gianna and Kobey Bryant were flying to go to Gianna's game. I have no idea where it was because, yeah, I kind of forgot. He was flying to go to Gianna's game, and they were in their helicopter. And there was apparently, there was very bad fog that day, and they weren't gonna land. And there were also 7 others, I think, 7 others killed in this crash, by the way, and that's not what I'm talking about today, but if you want me to talk about that, just like this video. YouTube's disabling my comments, but okay. But everybody doesn't really understand that this was his daughter, too. She was way too young to die, and I'm not saying Kobey wasn't, but she was way too young. And, so the helicopter was like it's supposed to be first until they hit fog, and the pilot couldn't see, and I think that there was a fire or something, and it went down to the ground. And I want to talk about those assumptions that their body was found hugging. You don't know that, because after the burns, there could have been, don't watch this next 30 parts if you are very sensitive to this. Those bones could have been just spread out anywhere, and unless their skin was still on them, which I have no clue, but if they were hugging, that is wonderful. And if they weren't, okay, they died together. And so there's been a bunch of stuff on like YouTube and like I'm on not TikTok's stupid, but whatever. It hurts my feelings that they died so young, but there's been stuff that they said this to each other. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Dad. Like, stuff like that. How do you know that? They had no contact with anybody at the given point and time of the crash. You have no clue, and that thing dropped fast. I think it was 20 seconds, 500 feet. That dropped very fast. They probably didn't even have time to say, I love you, Daddy, and that you cannot make assumptions about that. I mean, you can say, she probably said this, but you can't say, she did say this. You do not know that. And stop saying they are in heaven now, but you guys do not need to make videos about that. And you're reminding everybody what we could have done, you know? And it kind of hurts, not what we could have done, but I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of getting mad. I don't think that was right for anybody to say what she said. She knows what she said, and she's in a better place, and we cannot contact her like that. Well, we can, but I don't think that you have not contacted her. If she has spoken to you, I don't think she did. If she did, you can say that, but I know that she did not speak to 1 million people for 3 weeks. That is you can't even say a word if you were going to be saying it to a million people. So I'd like all of you guys to quit with that. I understand if you did talk to her, like, that is okay in the spiritual realm, but she or anybody cannot talk to them. My hip is going crazy, like, your heart's beating, and I'm like, okay, but that's not the topic. But also, like, no, this is not okay, and you cannot say that they were hugging until you have final proof from the autopsy that they were hugging. Please do not say that, because it just makes my life and everybody else's life more harder to assume stuff. They assume that they did something wrong, or, well, I already assumed that I did something wrong from the beginning, that I should have, I felt like everybody could have stopped it, and I was very upset when I actually cared about it. Like, I was like, ugh, it's stressful to talk about it on camera, but I think I gotta wrap it up soon because it's almost gonna be a 15-minute video. I want you all to know, if you guys, I understand that you all miss them. Do you know how many people miss them? Probably over 2 million. Probably the whole world misses them. I miss them. Everybody misses them. But can we take them back? No. And we cannot make assumptions about them. Because so if I died, what if I didn't say that? What if I said something way more meaningful than that? I would not want my words to get underestimated than what I actually said. You cannot say that unless you were there or you speak to her. So thank you. My sister's screaming in. You cannot say that. So thank you guys. Please quit with that. I understand that I'm not talking to all of you guys. I'm talking to some of you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Disclaimer goes out, I also do love them very, very much. Gianna was way too young to die. And thank you guys so much for getting me to 36 subscribers. We're growing every single day, actually. So, because yesterday I checked 35, so if we make it to 37, then I'll be giving something out, which is going to be candy, just a heads up, and I don't know what else. I'll have to figure out, maybe a custom scrunchie or one of these. You guys will have to see, or maybe some of these. You guys will have to see. If we get to 40 subscribers, that's when I will be doing a giveaway. Oh my gosh, see, every time I go like that, it pops on. It's funny, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and love you. Stay positive, stay everything, stay you. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye.